Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please stick around a while and if you like what you see, give us a thumbie. So the reason why I'm giggling is Mike is in the room and I was going to say but he's not actually part of this. Apart from telling you what we're all here for. It is time for...
Tile of the Week, Thursday!
There we go. Thank you very much. So Mike is having to run off and go to the grocery store for quite an important element of our dinner that he forgot, but I asked him to sing that for us before he went. So, sorry for the little bit of a wobbly intro there, but hey, we just roll with it. I don't edit. It's the way the cookie crumbles. So, Tile of the Week Thursday. What is that, some of you may be asking? Well, oh, isn't it a story? And it is very quickly coming to an end. So, 2 years ago, nearly, in July of 2022, I was gifted this book here, 100 Crochet Tiles, edited by Sarah Callard, from my Amazon wishlist in Happy Mail. Now, yes, you can get it from Amazon. No, I am not sponsored or affiliated, and you can get this book from other sources. What I would recommend, guys, if you are interested in getting yourself a copy, is get the physical book spiral bound, because this is really badly made and it falls apart. Or perhaps consider the ebook version, the electronic version for a device such as a Kindle, because then you have the bonus of being able to magnify and zoom in on parts of the pattern. Now, these patterns are of course all tiles, as the book suggests, and they are made up of a variety of different designers. We have traversed quite a long way with this book, because back in July when I received it, I got very, very overexcited and I made a pledge without thinking. I said I was going to make all 100 tiles, one a week, until it was done. Now, we have had a couple of breaks, mainly for the 2 Christmases that have passed since starting this journey, but we are totally on course for finishing in the next few weeks. I cannot believe I am even saying that now. There have been quite a few people that have jumped on board. I never ever imagined that this would be or become a cowl. It was never intended that way. Like I said, I opened my mouth without thinking, and a few of you lovelies decided to join me at points along the way. Now, there are still a few who are with me to the very end, but there have been some that have started and dropped off. Some started from the beginning but haven't finished. Some joined in part way and are still here, and everything else in between. Now, if you want to know who else has joined in with hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, in your search bar on the top of your YouTube page, if you type in hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, anyone and everyone who has used that hashtag will pop up, and there will be months worth of viewing pleasure should you wish to go there. Now, I will of course link my playlist of all the videos I have done down in the description box, so if you want to go out, no, not if you want to go out, if you want to go back and check out all of the previous tiles I have made, that playlist is there and easily accessible to you. I would encourage you to check out who else has joined in. Everybody's take on these tiles has been massively different along the way. Colour choices and things like that. It has been a real big journey. Now, there has been tantrums and tears. There has been, complete joy at finishing some of them, and again, everything in between. We're on tile 97, guys. I mean, we are nearly there. Just one final push and we will get to that end goal. Another thing that I would like to ask of you before I reveal this week's tile is if you could please, after watching this video and giving me your thumbie, if you could go over to my community tab post, where I have again posted my tile for better colour representation and the beautiful Josephine's tile, because Josephine has been a supporter near enough the whole way through. She did join in part way, but she did go back and complete the tiles that she has missed. So when this is done, she will have done every single tile alongside me and a few others. She does not have content on her channel. She is a beautiful yarny friend of ours, and she deserves some recognition and some celebration. So if you could go and check out her tile this week and tell her what a fantastic job she did, I would really, really appreciate it. Excuse me, frog in my throat. But before you disappear and go and do that, I better reveal how this tile looks. Now, week 97 was Marine Flower, and the designer was Anna Nikopirowicz. And I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but it's how it comes out. So there we go. She recommended 3 colours of a lightweight 3 or DK yarn, and she recommended a 3.5mm hook. Now, Manfa has a bit of a confession. Manfa doesn't always follow those suggestions, and she does break the rules. This week, I just really didn't want to be dealing with colour changes and weaving in ends and making the process longer than it needed to be. I took the lazy option. Yep, I'll hold my hands up. I admit it. I was a lazy girl this week. But hey, needs must. I have a lot of whips on my hooks and very little crochet time. I still did the tile, but I only used 1 colour. It was actually a 4 weight, so I used a 4.5mm dots. Those are the changes that I made. This tile was 10 rounds. However, because it is traditional crochet, it went by rather quickly. And because I only used 1 colour, that sped it up as well. Now, in a couple of places, I did have to fasten off the yarn and rejoin, because where I finished one row wasn't, or one round wasn't where I needed to start the next. So there were still a couple of tails, but not as many as if I had changed the colours as she intended. Now, mine will look completely different to the picture, and it looks completely different to Josephine's, but it also gives you a visual representation of how different the same thing can look, just with a few different tweaks. So, another funny thing that I didn't realise until I clicked on this camera is actually I am wearing the yarn that I made the tile out of, and I didn't twig until I put the camera on, but that's okay. I will try and hold it away from my sweater, my jumper, so that you will be able to see it clearer. Another reason why I just stuck to 1 colour is I have an exorbitant amount of scraps in my scrap bin, and I use my scraps for all of these tiles, but they don't use an awful lot of yarn. They only take little tiny bits and pieces, especially if you are colour changing. So I took one of my bigger scraps, which is one of the scraps left over from this sweater, and I tried to use up as much of it as I could. Now, I still have an itchy smidgy bit left, but not a lot, guys. This is all I have left. So this will go into another tile or another small project at some point. It is the Premier Basics Mosaic in the colour of Bouquet, and like I said, it is a 4 weight. So I nearly got rid of a scrap, but not quite. So my plan kind of sort of didn't work, but it's okay. We just adapt and adjust, right? So, Marine Flower, how does Anna's look? Let's put it up on the screen there for you. Like I said, 10 rounds, and as you can see, she did use 3 different colours. It was the traditional crochet though, so, you know, we've explored mosaic, we've explored tapestry, we are in different shapes. This is an octagon, it is 8-sided, they're not all square. We only have 3 tiles remaining, and I believe next week's is actually a circle. So, yes, it was nice and easy and simple, and it went by really quick. So, are you ready to see mine? What we'll do is we'll hold Anna's up there, and then I will hold mine up here. Hopefully it's not getting lost in my sweater. So it does look completely different in just the same yarn. Where can I there we go. Okay, so it will need a little bit of blocking, but not too bad. It's holding its shape rather lovely. And it is a pointy octagon rather than a straight, you know, rounded edged one. So there we go. That is how mine turned out. What was I going to say? Something popped into my brain and now it is gone. I don't know. It can't have been that important, guys. Sorry. I had a bit of a brain fart there. I do apologise. Okay, so yes, mine was pretty straightforward. Didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. Really enjoyed it. Not a lot that can be said about it, really. It was all right for a tile. It really was okay. So, something is niggling me that I need to tell you. It's really bugging me. I've told you about the community tab post, told you about the book, how it all started. Who knows? Who knows? Right, let's move on to what is coming up next week for tile number 98. Tile number 98 is called Popcorn Roundel, and the designer is Anna Nikapirowicz again. She is recommending 4 colours of a lightweight 3 or DK yarn again, and again a 3.5mm hook. Now, Anna's looks a bit like this. This one is going to be 12 rounds, so it is going to be slightly bigger. And it's more of a mandala feel, I believe. Now, I need to check some details because they look like bobbles or clusters of some sort. Well, no, it's popcorn roundel, Sam, so it's popcorn stitches. And there are also some spiked stitches in there, so that will be interesting. There are 12 rounds, as I said, and that is kind of sort of what we're aiming for. Just be different colours and stuff, as always. So, 98 next week. Done 97. That means there are only 3 tiles remaining. I, at points, didn't think that I would even get to this point in this journey. Like I said, there have been some times where I just don't know how I've continued, but I have. And the love and support from all you guys coming back every Thursday to cheer me on and tell me how my determination and everything is inspiring to you. Thank you so very much. I'm just the type of person who, when they make a promise, I do everything in my power to keep that promise and not break it. So that is why I am being so determined. Also along the way, Tile of the Week has been one of my more popular segments. So because you guys love it, I want to keep providing it. But like I said, there's only 3 tiles left, so who knows? Who knows? I do have a plan for Thursdays once the tiles are done. It's kind of sort of similar, but not really either. So you're going to have to wait and see what that entails in a few weeks' time. But yes, I'm excited. We are drawing ever closer to the finish. Everyone who has joined in, everyone who has watched and given whatever support that they can and all the love, I thank each and every one of you, because that is one of the biggest motivators as well. Just having your support and love has really spurred me on to get it done. So yeah, 3 more, and this mammoth segment on my channel will be complete. Like I said, the complete playlist is down in the description box should you want to check out previous ones. Please check out my community tab post. Leave a thumbie here, leave a thumbie there. Thummies are so super important to us channel content creators. And Josephine deserves some of the love as well. And please feel free to check out, like I said, who else has been joining in. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today. It's still niggling in my head that there was something that I was meant to say, but who knows? I'm pretty much sure that I'm going to click this camera off and then I'll be like, ah. But anyway, it is what it is. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for your continued support. Go give Josephine some love. Don't forget to leave your thummies. And I will, of course, be back with a video very, very soon. But until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one, or around the YouTube streets. Bye, guys. Love ya.